Steve from Custom Table Tennis, and just before we have a look at the Omega 8s, let's just have a look at the C55 with the X Factor AI. This is the one that Hugo Calderano is using at the moment, and no doubt he will be testing these because they've just come out. We only got them on Friday. They're out for testing, so I'll give you the results of the tests in a separate video, but this is just to have a look at what is it all about, these 2-in-1 Max. Well, it's a dual performance rubber, and what that means is, historically, if you're away from the table and you're playing big shots, you lose power. You just lose the power. But with this particular rubber, the power is more consistent, and also the your touch up to the table is very good. I mean, these are the Jekyll and Hydes. This one's selling very well. Think of your Butterfly 09C. This, I think, is a better rubber, personally. It's a little bit more durable. So we'll just have a look at that. I won't take that completely off. So there it is. It's a C55. So you can absolutely, we really like the fact that it says C55 on there. There's no keeping hold of packets because you don't know what it is and trying to find out what it is. That is clear. But, well, I will wait when I come to these. So at the moment, I'll show you the front of the packet on the China, and then I'll show you the back, so you can pause on there. So one of the other things about this, you reckon they've got a swing speed of 7,500 RPM. How they measure that, I don't know. But the main thing is the 2-in-1 performance. And also, you got a thicker top sheet with this Epsilon sponge. As I say, more powerful away from the table. But it's got short pimples and a more compact pimple arrangement. And the bubbles are smaller. So let's just have a look at the back of that. So you've had a look at that one. Let's get it out of the packet. Let's have a look. So, nice packaging as always. And you've got your 2-in-1 there. And this is the China version. So we would expect this to be, yeah. I mean, it's clearly a hybrid. There's a little bit more stick there. A little bit stickier there. And it does say China on it. So you clearly know which one it is, but it doesn't say the degree of hardness. But fortunately, we've got the packet there, which tells us that the degree of hardness is the 52.5 on this one. And it's saying max 1.9, which that's the first time I'd looked at that. I mean, the maximum thickness, because it's got a thicker top sheet, but the maximum thickness permitted is by the ITTF regulations is 4mm in total. Let's just have a look at the weight of this one. So I'll get that off. I don't know what that weighs actually. It probably weighs something. Well, you would have had 9 grams, 10 grams to your rubber. So I'm saying it's a little bit lighter. 74, that's about average, I would say, for these types of rubbers. So that's the China. While we've got the scales out, we'll have a look at the old Jekyll and Hyde, see if in fact it's any lighter than this one. I wouldn't have thought so, but let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, a couple of grams. So a couple of grams heavier on that one. Then we've got your China, and then we'll have a look at let's have a look at the Pro. So the Pro, again, have a look at the front of the packet. It's your same technology. It's got your 2-in-1. And it's the lighter version of Jekyll and Hyde C. Amazing with your X Factor. Same thing. It's worth noting that the hybrid and the Euro, they've told us March, April, and I would imagine that the Euro will be lighter because it will be softer. But let's just have a look at the weight of this one. So, rub it on there. So there we go. So we've got 68 grams on the Pro, and on the China, 71, 72, so a little bit lighter than that. Bear in mind, you're going to be cutting a lot of that off as well. So Still lighter than such as your 10 inches in your MXP. So this one is going to be more about the grip. So it's the 2-in-1, good touch and feel. So the points to take away from this until we find out which county players are using is you're not going to get any fall off of speed away from the table, but you're going to maintain touch. Let's have a look at the sponge. Well, actually, looking at the China and the Pro, it's got a different type of sponge. You're a little bit tighter sponge on there. But this, I'm not going to spend too long on this because these rubbers are out for testing. We've got Tim Dyson, he's #1 in the country in the over 60s veterans, a very popular guy on the veteran circuit. He's also the Six Nations champion, and he's tried all the Jekyll and Hydes. So it's out for testing with Tim. Now, what we're going to do with these, we're going to give you 3 options. Here's our best-selling blade, the premium Hinoki, just back in stock. We've done hundreds of these, used by our county players. And this last batch, they're a little bit lighter, which I think players will welcome. You can tell us if you in the notes what sort of weight that you want, but at the moment we're getting them around about 74, plus or minus 3. If you want one at 80 or 82, we can start routing through, but they are quite tight and we haven't got a lot of time to go. But we've got 3 offers on at the moment. We're going to offer the Pro on both sides, or the China on both sides, or we're going to offer the one of each. One of each is probably where people will go. And at the moment, while stocks last, it will be a £20 saving on the actual on the blade. So if you put it all together, you would be where would you be? 120 to about £200, and I think you're going to be at something like about 180. Don't quote me on the figures. But Steve from Custom Table Tennis, quick video, hit the like and subscribe. Until next time, bye for now.